Okay, class. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how to do your journal entries this summer, just in case you have forgotten or if you're new to the class. What you'll want to do, of course, is read the book. As you're reading the book, you'll want to notice things that catch your eye. And there's a handout on the wiki space which explains the types of things you might want to look for in a little more detail. But I want to go ahead and show you, after you've reviewed that sheet, how to actually put this stuff into the template. So you'll pull up the template here, which I have in front of you, which is also on the wiki page. And you'll want to type a passage from the text. Be sure that you put quotation marks around it. And this is where you'll put the quote. Then, of course, you'll want to make sure that you include the page number. If it's on more than one page out of the book, then you'll want to put the multiple pages. Now, this is the most important part, and this is the part that I'm going to be grading you on. And this part here is where you put your comments or your questions. And remember that there is a type of comment. There's several different types, and that's on the sheet, which will explain all of this to you. Remember, one of the types that you could do would be a question. And of course, it shows you on the sheet that if it's a question, you'll want to put that in parentheses. That tells us what kind of comment you're making, and you're making a question type of comment. And if you're doing that, what you would basically be doing is saying that in this quote here, that you have a question. So maybe your question is something like, I really don't understand what's going on here. Is this character angry or upset? And of course you would need to elaborate a little more. You want these to be about 5 to 10 sentences probably in length. I'm not going to go into that here for time's sake, but you would really want to explain here why you don't understand. What is your specific question regarding this? And then, of course, after you've finished that one, you would come back over here and you would put in another quote and another page number, and then of course, another explanation. Remember, there's lots of different kinds of comments that you can make, and there's a full list once again on the sheet that I've included on the wiki space with the directions on it. But some of the other types, in addition to question type comments, would be evaluate type comments, where you would evaluate what's going on, give your judgment on it. There's also clarify type comments, where you would clarify any questions you might have had earlier if you have discovered the answers to those. And of course, if you were going to do that, you would want to put a C here, just like we did the Q, and you would want to type 5 to 10 sentences about, how have you cleared up a misconception or a question that you had earlier. The one thing I want you to remember, of course, is that you are going to need to have 10 total entries, okay, from the book. And of course, those 10 entries need to be, 5 to 10 sentences. If you have any questions, you can always email me or call me. All of that is included on the wiki space. I hope that you have good luck with this, and I look forward to reading your entries. They will be due on the first day of school, so do not forget to do them.